How can you be the best father if you don't have the energy? That's the number one thing that I hear, is that after a long work day, they don't have energy to do anything else other than just sit on the couch, watch TV, and drink a beer. I can remember the days that I used to do that. And this was before I had kids. I used to go to work, pop on the couch, pop open a 6-pack and just chill out and drink the whole weekend. And it got me nowhere. It got me unmotivated. And that's why now as a father, I cut that out. I've cut all alcohol off. I don't drink anymore like I used to. I drink occasionally here and there, maybe once every 6 months. I just don't desire it anymore because it messes with my energy. So if you want to operate at your highest level and be the best dad for your kids, you need to be able to put out more throughout the day. Like for instance, today I was up at 3 a.m. I've been getting up earlier because I need to get more things done in my day. I need to have my morning routine, which mentally, physically, and spiritually prepares me every single day for what's ahead. I have more peace, more patience with my family. I have a more positive mind when I'm with my family. And along with this morning routine, I go and hit the gym, especially on my days off. On the work days, I work 10-hour shifts. So it's a long shift, long day. So I get home, I take a 15-minute power nap, but I'm right back to getting things done. And that's all I need. I only need 15 minutes because I've developed myself to the point where I have enough energy. If I just rest my eyes, even if I just rest my eyes for 5 to 10 minutes, that's all I need. Because the more we work on building that energy, the more we work on create more within ourselves, we're gonna be able to have that huge threshold of energy to give more and more throughout your day. So if you even rest for a moment, you're gonna get back up and get going. You know, I worked with my client just today. I was up at 3 a.m., did my morning routine, got some content ready, went to the gym, got a workout in, and then I also trained my client as well, coached him as well with his goals. And that the biggest struggle for him is his energy, just because he has not built that yet. So we're working on getting him to have more energy. And it takes some time. I've been doing this for a very long time, working on myself, working on my health for 15 plus years. I started when I was very young as well. So I have a lot of energy to give. And like I said, today, after I trained my client, I mowed the grass, I swept up and mopped the floor. Right now I'm doing the podcast as we speak. And then I'm gonna be playing with my son after this. But that's the thing, I wouldn't be able to do this at all if I didn't have that threshold. And I've been up since 3 a.m. How is that possible? How do you have the energy, Tim? I just have built it. I built myself to that level. And I have purpose. Everything that I do has purpose. And my goal as a father right now is to be there for my kids and be present with them as much as I can. And to be with my wife and to be present with her as well. My wife needs me. There's so many men out there that don't do any of this stuff. They put it all on the wife and the wife gets burned out. That's why as fathers and men and husbands, you gotta step it up. You got to step it up. If you are just laying on the couch, come on, man. You gotta get moving. You gotta get working. You can't keep allowing the wife to do all the stuff, all the work. And that's most men now. And I see the men around me. I see the fathers around me. One sec, let me take a drink. So I just feel like a lot of the men, a lot of husbands just make excuses. That's what I honestly feel, is that they make excuses. And when I hear them, I hear the excuses, already tell them there's no excuse. You can handle more. You can put out more. You just are lazy. And that's the bottom line. I understand that I have to be up earlier than my family. I have to do more because I'm the man of the house. I'm the leader. God has put me in charge to lead my family. how am I going to lead them if I'm sleeping in? If I'm not taking care of myself, if I'm not there for my kids, how am I going to lead my family well if I'm not doing any of that? So fitness plays a huge role with being there for your kids, because we are all energy and some people don't have any at all to give. And that's sad because your kids are craving and longing that attention. My son just 10 minutes ago was like, Papa, you wanna go play with me? You wanna go play with me? I was like, I promise you, buddy, I will play with you. I just gotta get some things done here in a few, and I'll be right there with you. And guess what? I'm gonna have the energy to go and play with him. That is crucial as a father, to be able to be intentional and active and involved in your kid's life. How awesome would it be if your kids would grow up and remember dad was there. Dad was able to run and play catch with me. He was able to play tag with me. He was able to go and play on the playground with me. Thankfully, I'm short, so I'm able to play with my kids in the playground with no issues. But that's the best feeling as a father, just being in the moment with them, in the moment, involved in their lives. That's the best feeling. And the best feeling as a man and a father is being able to put out more in your day and feel accomplished. That's the best feeling. Knowing that I've been up since 3 a.m., stacking wins all day, getting things done, mowing the grass, all these things that I've done today. And it's still not over. I still got a lot more work to do, but it's flown by. And I'm back to the work grind tomorrow. But the house is in order. The house is taken care of. My kids are taken care of. My kids will remember dad being there during his days off. So I'm urging you, if you are not physically fit, that's where you gotta start. You gotta start developing yourself. You gotta stop making excuses for yourself, because that's what it is. You make excuses for yourself. You're telling me you don't have time or energy, and look what I've just done today. Look, there's no excuse. Yes, I'm tired. Yes, I don't wanna do all of this stuff every single day. I'm up at 3 or 4 a.m. 90% of the time. 90% of the time I'm up that early. So you can't tell me you don't have time. You just don't have discipline. You don't care that you're leaving your family behind. I get fired up about this is because just seeing it, the brokenness in the family home, seeing how much or how important it is for a father to be there for their kids, how important a father's role is in the family home. And that's my mission, is to wake the men up that are slacking. You have a huge role in this life. If you're raising kids, you have a huge role. Think about all the generations that have been broken because of the lack of a father. Think about all the issues that have happened because there wasn't a father present. You have a huge role and responsibility, and you have to take ownership of where you're at in your life. If you're not your best self right now, you take ownership now. Don't make excuses. Don't say, oh, my wife's not supporting me. Oh, my wife does the cooking. Man up, get it together, and lead the family freaking home. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing men make excuses for themselves, saying it's the wife's fault. You are the leader. You are the one in charge. You take the lead. No excuses. Step up, guys. If you need help with this, either visit through17wellness.com or send me a direct message. That's gonna be it for this episode. Get after it, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.